Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading, so whenever this reading finds you is the right time. Just keep in mind it is a general reading, so see which signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully bring clarity to whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, change your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. In the end, always trust yourself, that divine inner guidance, it's in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Archangel Power Tarot cards today. Get the foundational energy. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective, opening, foundational energy, please, and thank you. Ooh, we're starting with a sassy king. All right, so this is the King of Raphael, aka the King of Cups. This is somebody who is usually emotionally stable. They have a very warm and inviting energy. It's not that they open up their emotions to everybody. Sometimes it's just to very specific people that they are comfortable with. So not everyone gets to know the inner workings or feelings of this particular king. But this particular king is very emotionally mature. He or she has been through different situations, ups and downs, and that's how they became the king. That's how they learned to control and navigate their emotions. Also, really recognizing how to maneuver like a wave around other people's emotions. He or she is really good at reading the room. This is somebody who is usually pretty psychic, intuitive. They definitely feel when the right wave is coming, and they know how to ignore the ones that are going to, I just see like someone being like pushed down by a wave. This is a king that knows how to get up again. This is definitely someone who's felt heartbreak in their life. And it's someone who recognizes when there's a chance to open up or break down like maybe their own walls or open up. This is the king that wants to love. He's usually pretty poetic, romantic, even if he, I hear pretty normal. It could be certain partnerships that bring that romance out in him or her. I do think this king does keep a lot to himself. But when it comes out, it comes out. Like when he lets it out, it's all out. I just heard what you see is what you get. I feel like this is a playful king. This king is sitting here all sassy with his like trident spear. Maybe somebody's a fisherman too. Or somebody likes the ocean, but there's these dolphins in the background, and dolphins always make me think of really playful energy and also good communication. So maybe this king is coming through to speak about how he or she is feeling. It is a masculine energy. The gender does not matter. This is definitely someone who would be the pursuer. Definitely somebody who would sort of orchestrate an amazing vacation or night out, a sassy date. If this king sees something or someone he's really into, he's going to go after it. But he also recognizes that if that energy isn't reciprocal, I don't think he's going to really like, he'll kind of just let it roll off his back, not really let it push him down, because he wants to be in a partnership where it's reciprocal, where someone's just as into him as he is into them. I feel like this is also a king that is very like in that masculine energy, but definitely balanced in their feminine too. It is safe to trust. So this is generally a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but it's an energy, it's a facet of someone's personality, and we all have many different astrological signs in our birth chart. So maybe it's even about getting somebody's birth chart. Maybe you think that they're this fire sign or this earth sign, but maybe they have 5 other planets in water, and that's kind of the traits that come out more than maybe just the sun sign. This could be you. This could also be someone I hear directly in your vision, or you are focused on. It is safe to trust. It's also having the ability to accomplish many different things at once, and it's following your creative passion. I do feel like this is the king that would write a love letter, or write a romantic song, or plan a sexy date, or kind of do something special and personal for the person or people he or she cares about. It could be that this king is multitasking different things, trying to balance little love, career, life in general. But I also feel like this is the king that can really read the room, that can maneuver and be flexible on how to handle or approach or have conversations with different personalities. This is somebody who can read when it's not the right time to say something, and really know how to dive in when the timing is right. Upside down, let's just take a little peekaroo. That king is sometimes all over the place with their emotions. They come out at the wrong time to the wrong person, or they are so overwhelmed with those waves of emotions inside that they come across as completely cold. And it's not that they are, they just don't know how to navigate what's going on inside. So that usually confuses others. But this is somebody who's warm, generous, honorable, and refined. And I'm also getting it's somebody who has a lot of charisma. I'm getting this as somebody who has a personality that kind of a people person, or people just tend to navigate towards them. But I'm getting it's not really that fiery kind of king that's like, whoo, starry-eyed in the spotlight. I feel like this is the one that would sit next to somebody in a restaurant or a bar, and it could be a stranger, and they're just going to open up. Like people that wouldn't open up to anyone else for some reason just feel like they can just talk to this person. So maybe this person does have really good advice, or just that right energy where people feel really comfortable around them. Let's do a message from the synchronicity, and then we'll pull more cards to see what's going on with this energy of the King of Raphael. Maybe the name Raphael as well. Raphael is Ralph short for Raphael? What is a synchronicity message to be helpful? I think we have 2. The dreamer and gather. I do feel like this is the person that would have pretty amazing dreams, fantasies, wishes. So maybe it's about stepping into that masculine energy, or this person is starting to, with the energy of gathering, I feel like this person is like gathering different tips and plans and putting something together. I just saw somebody as a conductor. So maybe this is somebody who is handling a lot of different people or different energies, like a director of a movie, maybe even someone who's a boss. I'm getting for some of you, this king has been dreaming about making plans with you. Maybe this king is gathering information about how to make these dreams come true, sort of in the energy of sitting back right now and observing. But I feel like that observation is about to end, and or he's ready or she's ready to take some action and move. Because when I see this energy as somebody with a big basket and all the apples are on the tree, or the harvest is there, and you have the right tools or the right allowance to really like maybe allow some abundance in. I'm also getting that maybe somebody is more open or vulnerable. And here to expose how he or she really feels, like expose something. I see transparency. Maybe this transparency is what opens up new possibilities. Let's get another message. I don't even know what this is. Hold on. Attraction. Yeah. I mean, it could be that this king has a lot of admirers, people that are in, you know, dreaming about him or her. But I'm getting that this person has a particular focus. I'm getting that it's not a flaky energy and all over the place. There is the right attraction that is coming through, the right vibration that is attracted to this king. Maybe it's talking about some dreams you have together. I feel like with that hummingbird and that flower, something is just the right fit. Let's get one more. That one kind of stayed. It's another hummingbird. You have a hummingbird 2.0. Maybe you connect to hummingbirds. This is the energy of trust. That's also the first message here. So if you were wondering if you could trust a particular person, I think you're going to know and have the discernment and feel it in your soul that you can. It's also knowing if something feels a little flighty and off and it doesn't feel like a place or a person or people that you can trust. Also trust your own discernment in every situation. But I do see one person in particular as being trustworthy. But with trust is freedom. You know, if there's trust in a partnership, there is that energy of freedom and just knowing something is attracted to you, coming back to you, meant for you, there for you. If there's any kind of energy of a hold on something and you're saying you trust, or someone is saying they trust someone, and then there's like a holding energy, it's sort of contradicting energies. So rather than something having this beautiful freedom to flutter those amazing little wings, because this is somebody that needs freedom. If it's two hummingbirds, these are probably two people that are really, really busy, that can run circles around a situation or circles around others, that can handle a lot of different things at once, and others don't even know how they accomplish so much. But that little hummingbird flies pretty fast. It needs a lot of freedom to get around. If its little wings are being clipped or held onto, it's not going to be able to get like that beautiful nectar. Or I don't know, I just see if there's an energy that's holding on to something, that hummingbird just really trying to like fly away farther. I hope that makes sense. That could be somebody else's energy towards you. That could have been your energy towards someone else. I feel like that is not where it is now. So it could have been the past, or that could also be somebody else's energy towards maybe a person you are connected to, just so you have more recognition of what's going on. But we'll clarify all that. I am getting that some of you may just really connect to hummingbirds. I see like, I want to say like hummingbird knickknacks or pictures or something like that in your home, maybe even on your phone. Hummingbirds are so beautiful. All right, let's go to, I have the Divine Feather Messenger. let's do a divine feather since we have those little birdies, and get another message. I just looked at the Dreamer card and that song came through again, and I know it's like a real song, I think from the 80s, but I can only think of it in Hot Tub Time Machine at the end and the guy pretends that he's the one that wrote it. It's a, you know, I'm a dreamer. I love that. So I will maybe, I don't know if I'll put the original or cover. I'll find a version of that song and I will put it in the playlist for you guys. Oh, that silly movie. And now the trust. Now I'm looking at the trust and trust in me. Oh, was it Etta James or Nina Simone? Trust in me. Why don't you trust me? I'll find that one. I love when jazz songs come through. We got a jazz song and an 80s song. Welcome to the brain files of music going on in my mind. Oh, we have a cardinal coming through. Maybe some of you also see cardinals. I feel like a cardinal is a very spiritual bird. Also, the cardinal, that red, it is giving me a lot of that masculine energy. Maybe even the red is connecting to your root chakra. Stand tall and proud and see. Yeah, I mean, I am getting a leader here. A leader, a dreamer. Maybe it's leading with compassion. See the leader, see the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. I did kind of see that conductor or something. So maybe you're the one really making these dreams come true, or you have someone who was maybe taking a back seat a little too much before, and maybe there is someone else who's finally taking the lead on something. Look at what's at the bottom. You have 3 hummingbirds coming through today. Oh wow, so let's take that. I put that upright. Hummingbird. Something about hummingbirds, guys. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up, because new joy is on the way. I do see that energy of kind of let it go. Let it go. 'Tis what it is. Have some faith, have trust, and if something you let go of does not come back, it's giving you the open space and to attract the right thing that wants to come in, that desires to come in. Whether that's an opportunity, I hear position, but maybe person as well. So what should we do? Let me see what I have. I do have the sweet love tea. So let's do a sweet love tea. What is one message just to bring a little more depth and clarity to what's going on right now in the energy around the collective? This could be the same situation, it might be a different one, but let's see what comes through. What would be helpful for the collective to know? Please and thank you. Back and forth. So maybe somebody was not really stepping into a leadership role or taking action on something. Maybe somebody always felt like they were at the crossroads. It looks like this particular crossroad, you don't even know which way is which. It's not there. It's very unclear. It also looks like it's weathered. So this could be your energy, this could be someone else's energy. Kind of back and forth, ups and downs, changing your mind, feeling uncertain. And this is somebody who's a little more in the energy of the upside down King of Cups, because this is somebody who is confused emotionally. So it could be because there's a particular partnership or person that's a little confusing and they don't know how to navigate or maneuver in that situation or in that partnership. But I'm not getting that for all of you, it's the person you're thinking about. I feel like maybe this is how somebody is trying to navigate with somebody else in their life. I mean, that could be anybody. That could be a family member, a friend, somebody who maybe doesn't follow through. But this could be somebody in your life. It might not be the same person. Somebody who always seems to change their mind, not follow through with plans, but it could be because somebody's just in that energy of trying to process what it is they feel. And if it's somebody that does feel with integrity, it could be somebody's not quite making a decision because they don't want somebody to be hurt, or they want to be sure with how they feel before they move pretty solid in a certain direction. I feel like that's past energy though. So let's get one more from the same deck. Love song. I just thought of love song, like love song. I think that's one word. I think that's a cure. NSYNC. NSYNC came through too. It's also rhythm and harmony. So, I mean, writing a song, writing down your feelings would be one way that maybe you or someone else can work out how they really feel, to bring those emotions to the surface. And it's also possible maybe these feelings are very different for you than they were for anybody in the past. So maybe more processing is needed. I just saw something like, so somebody's so overwhelmed with how deep they feel. Like, I don't know, I saw like an 80s computer, like can't compute. It's like you overloaded somebody with how much they are feeling or how true their feelings are. And it's like they had to take time to reboot. Let love's melody inspire your dance together. I just thought of Sway. A jazz song came through again. Hey, music's coming through today. I don't know if any... I feel like lately there hasn't been as many songs as normal, but I just thought of Sway. When the marimba rhythm starts to sway, dance with me, make me sway. And I just thought of Fever. Hey. So maybe somebody is writing a song. I feel like in the collective here, that's definitely in somebody's like energy, whether you know about that song or not, or you ever get to hear that poem. I hope for some of you, there's this beautiful song or poem or words being written for you. You do get to hear it, or at least get to hear the version coming through someone's speech, through their conversation after they've worked something out. So let's see. Let's do, I do have the divine truth, since we did a little, since it kind of went a little bit relationship here. Let's try to hold this whole huge deck and get just one message. Let's see what comes out. A little more clarity for the collective. Please and thank you. Yeah. You are irresistible to someone. I feel like your connection to someone is just different. Maybe even if they've had a lot of experiences, you know, felt love. I don't feel like the love they're feeling for you is quite the same. Maybe that's how you feel too. Somebody. And if that's not a deep partnership for some of you, just know there's someone out there who is maybe writing you some poems, maybe like even trying to text you and like going back on it. I see this back and forth. It's like they start to write you this big message and they're like, like they lose their confidence. They're like, oh, I can't send that. But somebody's finding you absolutely irresistible. So it is the energy of desire. Somebody can't resist you. You are the best they've ever had. And you are the main focus here. You have somebody's undivided attention. So if their attention was divided somewhere, it's not divided anymore. They're not confused on which way to go. Maybe just on how to begin. And it is about you. You make me feel alive. I choose you without a doubt. So maybe somebody had to figure that out, or figure out some other things in their life. Figure you out. I don't see this person as seeing you as like maybe you're easy and kind of simple, but I still feel like you are unique and multi-dimensional. I feel like you keep surprising someone, even if you're like pretty easygoing. Choose you without a doubt. I just thought of no doubt. My heart yearns for you. So maybe somebody is at a distance, but I don't think they want to be distant much longer. So let's go to the tarot and get some more messages. See what else is going on to be helpful for you guys. What is another message on irresistible? You, hummingbird, ×3, cardinal, dreamer, gather. Going from changing their mind all the time to either this person or somebody who is not flaky, who is absolutely sure of what they want and secure with you. Clarity for the collective, please, and thank you. 5 of Wands. All right, so maybe that's why there was a back and forth energy before. That 5 of Wands energy could have been like sort of a battling of different emotions that were going on inside of a person, but I usually feel like this is somebody and outside energies. This is usually too many cooks in the kitchen. Not really feeling like you're playing on the same team, or you're there to help each other. Like there's no, I feel like these people don't even know where they're going or what they're doing. They're kind of all over the place by that campfire there. It's like they're just like talking to talk, like it's swinging aimlessly. I just thought of that song. Wow, songs are coming through. I just thought of Shadowboxer by Fiona Apple. She says something about swinging around. Shadowboxer, baby, I wanna be ready for what you do. And I've been swinging around me and don't know nothing. I don't know when you're gonna make your move. That's like her first album. But this could be why somebody was back and forth. If they had energies around them that always had their opinions, that always were like trying to orchestrate what was going on, but no one was ever really working together, that can be a really hard energy to be in. To be in any environment, whether that's at a job, friend group, family, whatever it is, where just people are all kind of in it for themselves. But I do like this upside down. Because upside down, it's being in a dynamic where you feel that you're on the same team, even if you play different positions. It's where there's that scrimmage match energy, where you have the practice games to get ready for the real thing, where each player, each person, each partner sees the potential in the other one and kind of keeps them on their toes, which is kind of a fun energy. You know, where someone doesn't want to like, they're not, it's like, you know, they're going to play the game with you. They're not going to like make it easy and let you win so you feel better. They want you to get better. So let's see, let's get a little clarity on that 5 of Wands. That could be past energy, That could be something going on around you right now. That could also be, it's telling you to stand tall and be proud and take a leadership role that's unfolding ahead of you. So maybe you or someone around you has to take a leadership role to get everyone on the same team. To see how maybe working together makes everything flow better than working at odds with one another. And for some of you, if that's not the right environment, it's just taking yourself out of that environment and finding the right environment you are attracted to. Where's that attraction card? Because when the hummingbird puts its beak in that flower, they're both shaped like puzzle pieces. So the hummingbird can go in, it does no damage to the flower. The flower is able to keep producing that nectar to provide more for when the hummingbird needs more nourishment. It's a beautiful flow of energy. It's not a taking energy. Clarity on that Five of Wands, please. What's that about? So maybe somebody was really back and forth because they had to see something in a total 180, a 360, a spiritual perspective. This is usually where you had to put someone on pause, you know, or somebody had to put something on pause to see something a different way, to find stability, to get that illumination of spiritual energy, to change the perspective. It's like, I always see the hangman as that energy where you always saw something one way. You just kind of passed it every single day and it was always that thing, and you kind of like going through the motions, never quite paid attention to what it is. And then I kind of see it like, it's like one day, I always like that example, like it's like you have a great painting on your wall and it's been there for 15 years. And one day the nail gets a little bit weird and the painting falls down and it's upside down, and you realize you had it hanging upside down for 15 years and it is not the picture you thought at all. You thought it was like some cool art, and you see that it's like a whole beautiful scene. I mean, maybe you can put it back upside down, but you're always going to kind of look up and be like, hey, if you look at that upside down, you see that there's like, I see elephants. I actually see elephants. It's like, it's totally an elephant. You can't really unsee it once you see it. And it's usually seeing something in a spiritual perspective. So, whew, these lights are making funny lighting in this video. So if you look at this person, they're hanging on a boat. So maybe it's about a journey. And that 4 is what's bringing stability for when they turn back upright, to help them tap into that emperor energy, that clean slate, that solid foundation. But if this person is just hanging too long, received that illumination and not making any decisions to get up and make the changes needed because of what they now know or now see or now realize or feel, then it's always going to be wonky decisions. It's still going to always make you or that person feel like they're always walking down the wrong road. They saw the big old sign over there and they chose to go the wrong way. But it does look like this person in particular is hanging here so they don't get maybe trapped in that hole. So maybe there is a purpose for this pause. It is a purposeful pause. It's also sometimes a self-sacrifice of something that has to go away or be in the dark to receive that illumination, that halo, that glow, that energetic change that then changes the energy to attract the right things. It's sometimes the release of the wrong. Clarity on the Hangman, Major Arcana, number 12. Please and thank you. And the 5 of Cups. So you have 2 5s here. So it is possible that when there are changes, if this is the energy somebody is used to, and illumination comes through, that maybe that's not the right environment, it's still going to bring that energy of loss, even if it was an uncomfortable place. But with a 5 and a 5, it means that these energies are going to change. Eventually it is going to, like the wheel will spin. The 5 of Cups is kind of a sad loner kind of energy. It is possible that someone had to put something on pause, and that made them have some self-reflection on what they lost. Maybe making changes on this situation, or if this was where they were always sort of uplifted and valued and, you know, had somebody always on their team, and that was the loss, and the reflection came from that. Sometimes you don't realize how important something is or how right something is until you don't have that energy anymore. But the energy of the 5 of Cups is sometimes mourning, but sometimes it's just crying over spilled milk. It depends on the situation, it depends on the person. But usually this person is so focused on what's gone here, what's empty, what's dry, they're not recognizing there's 2 cups here, still upright. There's still something there that's an opportunity that can give them nourishment. And there's also 5 cups total if they just maybe pick them up and this beautiful stream there to fill it up. There's also a bridge across a situation and a way to this beautiful castle. It's just changing where the focus is. If something is broken and it is not fixable, it's sweeping it up, letting it go. If there is something that you can duct tape together, if it can be mended, then it's taking action and just making it happen. So sometimes I see this as where feelings need to be processed, or sometimes just addressed for healing, and sometimes it's just time. Let's get a little clarity on that 5 of Cups. It looks like you have the 10 of Pentacles. Maybe somebody had to really make some changes, recognize where they are on the right team, really see something in a spiritual perspective. Once you see something here, you're not going to unsee it. It doesn't mean there's not a sense of loss of something from the past, because change isn't always easy. You know, if you let go of something that was always there, even if it wasn't really right or wasn't comfortable, it's still an energy of loss. So there still needs to be, I'm getting that somebody might need, if they're leaving a situation, some time to heal. Not jumping right into another relationship. To really process how they feel. Give themselves appropriate time to start to see the right opportunities, to start to gain their confidence back, to get to the point where they're not just giving their heart away, or having somebody bring in some energy of love to fill up a space of something that they're trying to heal from themselves. And that could be your energy too. I do feel like there's that healthy space in between, where there's going to be many different emotions and days. But all of that is going to bring growth and eventually bring that stability for when you decide to get off the fence, or someone decides to get off the fence and really take action. And it looks like whatever is coming in is the energy of wealth. It's the energy of really being valued. It's somebody that wants to have long-term stability with you, somebody that can see a family with you. It's the energy of legacy. The 10 of Pentacles is starting a business and having it really grow. It's sometimes an inheritance. It's also maybe a home that you can see yourself being in for a long time, or people that you really enjoy being around. But I always see this 10 of Pentacles energy as when it's upright, it's each individual having their very own, where is this? Dreams. It's not one person or group dictating what the other person should be when they grow up, and that's not really their dream. It's each providing that freedom with all those hummingbirds, that everyone is who, you know, who they are. And it's that like beautiful support for people to find what makes them feel wealthy. Because for some, it is having abundance. It's having a business. It's owning a store. It's being the boss. It's having 4 houses. For others, they're happy with, you know, living with a few roommates, working on projects that they love, and then getting to travel the world. Or having something small that they don't have to spend a lot of time cleaning, you know? Some people want to be in the hustle and the bustle of the city, and, you know, the lights and the life and the nightlife. And some people want to be in a cabin in the middle of the woods and not be bothered. Everybody's idea of what it is to have this wealth is totally different. But the wealth comes to the experiences that you get to have and the people you get to have them with, more than the stuff. Because you can't take the stuff with you. The legacy is the memories and the love that you leave behind, the moments that you leave behind. Maybe even the things that you were passionate about that maybe made an impact and could be lasting. Like I see a painter leaving a painting, a singer leaving their music. Could even be an architect leaving that house. But it's something that was put in with passion, that you are proud of leaving. But it's about the experience of creating that passion more than the thing. Here, I don't know, sometimes I do see this as, I kind of see it upside down as if there's, let's say, a family business, or a family wanted their kid to go to school to be this or this or this. I see that upside down as the kid saying, yeah, no, that's not for me, and I'm not going to do the family business. I'm going to do my own thing, you know, and just doing their own thing, but releasing an attachment to something that wanted, like, to create happiness that wasn't true. I hope that made sense. I also see upside down as allowance or space away from something that you can't see lasting long term. Or if you're there for a long time and there's never the energy of happiness, it's never really living that true energy of wealth, because you didn't enjoy the ride. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's this sunshine, and even the sunshine is inside on this particular couple. And I am seeing that for some of you, someone has been illuminated on all the dreams they want to manifest, because that's a manifesting energy. It's what you do in your everyday world, that they want to manifest with you. The dreams they want to have come true, maybe with you, because of you. And it's usually a loving, beautiful energy of family. But everybody's family is different. Maybe somebody really wants to create a family with you, or have harmony in a family they had with you. Because even if a dynamic changes, if there can be a way to still get along for everyone's dreams to come true, for new chapters to unfold, and support for everyone. Like, you are on the same team, even if you're in different books. Maybe that is somebody's wish as well. But remember, this could also be chosen family. Because sometimes you get to choose the people that you want to be in your life. And they feel like family. And with this, I bid you adieu, but I kind of do want to get one more message, so let's do one more. Let's do a little last hurrah here. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I hope there was something in here that was insightful or helped you in some way, whether it was clarifying something in your life, or maybe someone you're connected to, makes sense in the future, makes sense about the past. Just remember with readings, if something doesn't fit or it makes no sense, it's just not your message. It's for somebody else. I always trust that these messages get to where they're like going to help somebody, to bring insight and healing and love. So let's get one more message for you guys. One more, please, and thank you. Honor thyself. You know? What is it that truly makes you happy? Are you living that dream? Is that what you're striving for? Just curious. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and addressed yourself? You're getting a little message from the universe. So this is the question. So when was the last time you looked in the mirror and you addressed yourself as, hey gorgeous, hey magnificent, or sublime? Oh, I like that that came through. I'll put a Sublime song in for you guys. I used to love that band. It was like high school. It matters. It does. It does. Believe in yourself. Recognize how beautiful you are, how unique you are, how special you are, how magnificent you are. There is no other soul in the universes that is like you. And your words matter, because your words hold vibration, and that vibration affects your vibration and what you notice and what is attracted to you. Here's looking at you, gorgeous. That's cute. The universe. Hey, P.S. Okay. Hubba hubba counts. So please, some of you go and look in the mirror, and if you don't say any of that, just kind of like do the superhero pose, which is always good if you're like need to have a little boosteroo of confidence. I don't know why that works, but whatever your superhero pose is, do it. You know, the Superman. Maybe for some of you it's like this. I just see somebody doing all kinds of cool poses. And just look at yourself in the mirror and go, yeah, hubba hubba. And with that, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful evening, night, day. Thank you for being here. And I will see you soon.